What's up, guys? John here, back at it again with another movie review. This weekend I had the opportunity to watch The Haunting in Connecticut 2. Now, the first one was a decent movie, I thought, for what it was. I haven't seen it in a long time, so maybe it sucked, but I kind of remember it being pretty good, um, and having like an overall good, I would say, consensus from the audience. But I could be wrong. I'll have to look that up. Anyways, this one has Chad Michael Murray, Emily Lind, Abigail Spencer, and several other somewhat prominent actors for the time. This is, in fact, based on a true story, which I find interesting, and probably one of the best parts of this movie is the fact that it's based on a true story. This movie is very weird, kind of all over the place. The acting, other than Abigail, everyone else in this movie kind of doesn't really do a good job. And that could be due to the script, or it could just be due to their acting ability. This young girl that plays Heidi here, didn't like her at all. She was kind of annoying throughout most of the movie, but it is what it is. The writing was so-so. The acting was so-so. The music was all right for what it was. I think it was decent. And some of the visuals for this were really cool in terms of costumes and whatnot. It seemed like they had a lot of practical effects, and then for certain scenes they would add a lot of, like, I don't know, they would add to it. And in all honesty, it kind of ruined some of the scenes. This movie relied heavily on very flashy, jumpy scaring and kind of trying to build that tension, and then more flashes and flashbacks and all kinds of weird shit, which I didn't really vibe with that much. Like that. Like, the amount of fucking flashes. They probably needed to legitimately have a seizure warning on this, because about 3/4 of the way through the movie, it's just like flash, 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 which I get, having flashbacks in movies, especially having to do with the story of this one with the Underground Railroad and all that stuff, and, flashbacks to the killer and what he did to these people. But you don't need it one after the other, after the other, after the other. Like, at least let the story draw out a little bit and then add one in, little by little, bit by bit. Add to the story, not take away from it. It wasn't very scary. None of the, like, this is an obvious spoiler warning, but none of the main characters died. And the ghosts were okay, I guess. I think the fact that it's a true story is what they relied, being the scariest part of this. And the original killer ghost guy, he was pretty scary, I guess. But you don't really get to see him a ton in his scary form. So, man, overall, this movie was pretty lackluster and disappointing. Although the music was good and the story itself is cool, the fact that they were able to build on the true story, it was cool in that aspect. I would probably give this movie like a 3.8, maybe a 3.5. It's down there on my scale. If you're not a fan of the Haunting Connecticut franchise, I would not really recommend this to you. But, if you literally have nothing else to watch, it is on HBO Max, and you can go rate it for yourself. If you have seen this movie, let me know what do you think I got right, what you think I got wrong. Maybe there's a cult following behind this, but to me, big disappointment. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. I got more movie reviews coming down the line. I try to watch basically any horror movie I can on any streaming service. So if you have some recommendations, feel free to throw them in the comment section down below. Any other movies, anything like that, I'll try to get to them as soon as possible. Yeah, and I hope you guys are having a great day. And like always, I'll see you on the next video. Peace.